All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, January 10th, is a very special day. Not only are we officially reviving this channel, which I'll get to in another video today, I am also announcing the debut of my new project, Ghostbloom. I've been working on some new music, and today, January 10th, I just released my debut single called Evergreen. You can go check it out on any streaming platform. And let me tell you, it feels so good to finally release this music. I started that song early 2024, and I've got 2 more in the bag, but I worked on it for a very long time, and I'm really excited about how it turned out. I'm really excited for this next chapter and for the future of this YouTube channel. With that being said, I thought it would be a great idea with this new debut to give you a little behind the scenes of this song and what went into it. And that is really what we're here to do today. I have pulled up all the stems for the song Evergreen, and I just thought it'd be cool to walk through and show you guys all the little pieces that went into it. This song was leaps and bounds way better than what I had ever written before, and I'm really excited to get it out. This was my first time producing a song on my own, in my own studio, at home. Small editor's note here. That was a little bit misleading for anybody who knows me. I've been writing music for about 10 years now on my own, but what I meant here was I produced this all from conception up until sending in for the mix. That was all new to me, all the editing and all that stuff. I have written before on my own. This was just a little bit different, so just wanted to add that. So it was a little bit challenging at first, but with the help of my buddy who actually mixed this song, I was able to get through it, and it just sounds so good. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop into this. I'm so excited to just dive in here. A little disclaimer before we start. These stems that I have in my session right now, they are the final mix from my engineer. I had a little incident with my hard drive, and it looks like I may have lost the original session. These aren't completely mixed. They were just zeroed out when I got them and I put them in here. So one thing that I want to mention before we get into this, this song was heavily inspired by Jaded by Spirit Box. I love that song. I still love it today. It's a masterpiece. I mean, it was nominated for a freaking Grammy. So with this being my first time producing on my own, I really just kind of needed those things, like an inspiration track, and I just wanted to emulate that song, just kind of like a rough outline of where to go. So you'll definitely hear a lot of elements that kind of point towards that sound. So right here, I just started out with a simple fade in. I had a riff, I had an intro riff, and I just, it's simple, you just fade it in. That's the easiest start to a song ever, We just got a little fade up here. I really just wanted to lean on a specific riff, like in Jaded. It opens up with that crazy riff that it seems so simple, but it's so sick. And this riff was very simple. This was the riff that completely started the song, which is interesting because I didn't use the riff anywhere else in the song. But this was where it all started. And we've got, some other elements in here. I really wanted to dig deep with like the ambient guitars and things like that. Spirit Box really does a great job with all those little layers. I've got some plucks right here, some super verbed out plucks. That's a main guitar. Well, maybe that was the only thing. Maybe. Yeah, so that's pretty simple. These drums right here, I really kind of was inspired by, not Spirit Box. I love Spirit Box. Sleep Token. Their drummer, he leans a lot on filling that empty space with just like some random cymbals. And I really just kind of wanted to do the same thing here. Those little tits. And then we get into this little drop verse right here. I really love this verse. I love these. I love this little like arpeggiated, I guess, guitars. I know that Mike from Spiritbox loves to do those with like some crazy delay on it. I didn't do much here with it. There's some verb on it, and then obviously it's kind of more of that like kind of like a poppy vibe with those programmed drum samples. I really like that style of music too, and I want to incorporate it in here. And then we get into this second half of the first verse, which is, it gets pretty heavy. Got some screams for the main vocals. The riff that I wrote for this, it's really simple. When you really solo it out, it's really slow, but it kind of ties the whole thing together. Got those pick scrapes in there. I love those pick scrapes. And that guitar right there is just so... And then finally we get to this huge chorus. I really wanted this chorus to be big. I wanted it to be emotional. Again, just like in Jaded, it's a huge chorus. Just smashing. There's nothing to it. Just punch you in the face. Sticking with the guitars here, I mean, one thing that I did here on the big parts, like the chorus and the bridge, I quad tracked. It definitely looks like just one track or two tracks, I guess. Here's the mains. I used a Granifier Neural DSP, just a different tone, like a darker tone. It actually sounds incredibly awful soloed, but it just gives that like oomph. I mean, you can barely even hear the notes, but and these guitars here, just I loved the attention to detail that I took in this. I may have gone a little bit too far with the layering of guitars, but I love it. And like I've been saying, I really took my time in layering, not even just the guitars, but with the vocals. I'm not really big into vocals, and I don't know much about vocal production, but I was just feeling it. I was putting in these things where I just felt they needed to go. It might have been a little bit overkill, but it turned out so well. Find me as a worn and desperate soul. Rooted deep in this hollow, helping low. This fear says it's time to grow or die. Put the sage shower me. Turn this start to God. I love that. And then after that chorus, this second verse is probably the craziest thing I've ever written. Maybe it doesn't seem like it to you, but I just think it's super vibey. It's super emotional. It's heavy. It really captured the emotion that I wanted to portray in this song. I just love this second verse. Kind of like those like yelling screams, not really like a deep false chord screams. This was obviously another section completely inspired by Jaded, you know, with these syncopated chugs and the pick scrapes. Oh my gosh, the pick scrapes, dude. You can never have enough. And then you get into this drop verse, like pre-chorus before the second chorus. It's totally, I don't know if you would call it like shoegazy or whatever. But before we listen, the interesting thing about this, the vocals, the lyrics, I actually wrote the lyrics to be the chorus lyrics, the main hook lyrics, but the last half of the line, I couldn't get up there. It was way out of my reach, but it sounded okay when I was doing my falsetto, so I was like, I'll find a different part for this. And yeah, so I left it in here. So I don't know, that's just a little fun fact here. I did a little bit of whispering on that part too. I couldn't find any semblance of who I am. There's a part of me that's been screaming a life's worth saving, your heart's worth. I don't know. I'm sure somebody does it, you know, somewhere in the world. And then come back to this huge chorus here. Pretty much the same thing. I think the only thing I added was actually another layer of guitar. But I just love that line. Like all together, I don't know. And then after that chorus, we got this huge breakdown bridge section, which I think is so sick. The main guitars just, they kind of copy the second verse with those syncopated chugs, but I really wanted to like let them ring out to fill a little bit more space and get just like a little bit more heavy. Then right here, got this crazy long scream. Wow. Doesn't really feel that long right now. So I'm sorry I said it was crazy long, but I will say that scream was very difficult. Partially because I don't know if I scream the correct way, but I do it anyway. And it sounds sick right now in this final product, but I had to live with it. At a certain point, I couldn't do it anymore. So I had to live with whatever I had tracked. So we got this huge semi-long scream that loops back into the chorus. Those hits there. This isn't really like a full chorus. It's just kind of like I like to call it like a halftime chorus. It's just like a turnaround. I wanted it just like all those emotions. I just wanted everything that had built up in the song just to like hit you in the face, and just I want you to be on the floor sobbing at the end of this song. So yeah, we got some like breath lifts, and I did some just like call outs here. Those screams that I just soloed, I'm pretty sure I lived with the demo versions. They're not quite in tune, but with all the dirt on them and everything, and just having them buried, it sounds cool in the final product. Let me just go back to the final chorus here. And then it was just a quick wrap up. I didn't want to add any more onto it. I felt like it was long enough. So I just did a quick outro, just a few chugs, and that's all you ever really need. So yeah, that is it. I'm so excited that people are gonna finally hear this song. I'm really proud of it myself. If you want to go check out the fully mixed mastered version, you can go do that. Like I said, any streaming platform. I'm also going to be posting like an intro video for this channel, just kind of showing you guys my vision and my motivation behind bringing this channel back to life. I'm really excited for the future. If you guys are new here and you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so. I will be trying to do more of these videos. We're going to be focusing on music production and things like that. If you guys are already subscribed, thank you so much. And yeah, if you made it this far, again, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Go check out the new song, Evergreen by Ghostbloom. I will see you guys soon. Peace.